Salute to Kendrick, man. Salute.
Yo, so Raw going back to 2 hours, y'all. What y'all
2
think about
hours.
that? 2
2
hour
hours.
Raw. What up?
A lot of talent. A lot of people are worried about, since there's a lot of talent and worried about the lack of, people getting on TV and all that. So but it should have been 2 hours the whole time. Really, I get it being 3, but like 2 hours is like just perfect for Raw.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's always been.
Bang Red Nitro.
What? What?
I think it's always been perfect.
Yo, you laughing, boo? I think 2019 Raw was really close to 2001 Nitro. So if you, I mean, I'd put it up there. I'd put it.
Damn,
there.
you saying Vince Russo?
Yeah, I'd probably not Vince Russo.
Yo, look at that boy face, boy. Hey, cause I'm a Cornette nigga. So anytime that name brought up, boy, it's like it make my balls itch, nigga. So it's like, bro.
Oh,
I want to be put in the wheel to make sure I goddamn
God.
pulled a pistol over the goddamn grave, man. He goddamn took some shit and fucked up my goddamn brand and shit, man. Some bitch. I used to watch WCW because that's how, truthfully, if it wasn't for WCW, I would know like literally nothing about Lucha Libre style. Like, so, like I gotta give much ups to Eric Bischoff for goddamn bringing in Japan, because I would have never knew about no Ultimo Dragon. I would have never knew about Juventud Guerrero. I would have never knew about JR. I would have never knew about Psychosis, La Parker. JR? Yeah, he was
JR.
he was like old. He was, bro. No, it was a nigga. It was a nigga, bro. On everything, it was a Mexican nigga named JR. He used to goddamn wear purple goddamn like a onesie or some shit with a mask on, and he used to whoop the shit out of Rey Mysterio ass. And I used to love the hell out of that motherfucker. I might be saying it wrong, but he used to wear a purple outfit, and he used to give fucking Ray hell, bro. Somebody do a fact check for me, because I can't remember the name. It's been so long, because that was back in like 95 era for me, 94, 95, when they used to have like the Saturday shit, in WCW be on Saturday morning or like evening, afternoon. And
I type in JRWCW, all I'm getting is Rey Mysterio Jr. and Jim Ross.
Damn it.
Yo.
Bruh, I'm trying. Man, look, now you got me pulling up my shit. Like, I don't know, like but the end result was.
Are you talking about Juventud? The Juice?
No, I knew if it was Juventud. I know Juventud Guerrero. He was the one that did Juve Driver, 450 Splash. He was the one that showed me besides Flash Funk and the whole funk flip shit. Yeah. Like, yeah, cause Mark Marrow, Flash Funk was the only one that did the 450 Splash in WWF at the time. You ain't had no little motherfuckers doing that shit. So, boom, shout out to them two right there for kind of bringing the little, like, the athleticism for big guys in that bitch. Bam Bam. We got to give shout outs to the real athletic big man that did this shit. Oh, my fault.
So your thoughts on Raw going 2 hours is shout out to WCW.
Shout out to WCW. Because if it wasn't for the goddamn flaws of WCW, we wouldn't goddamn come back to this 2000. Yeah, to this right here where we at right now. We got to look back at mistakes of going 3 hours and doing trash. I'm saying it. Yeah, hold on. You can sit here and tell me what all you want to. Wrestling used to be, when I watched it made me quit watching it. Well, when I started seeing I had to watch the pay-per-view to get a fucking match, bruh. I cannot watch 2.5 hours of fucking talking for 30 minutes worth of wrestling when I was watching at one point. That's how I looked at it. You said, hold on. Man, look, the era that y'all love of storylines and all that shit, yeah, I dig it. Boom. Y'all don't mind that shit because y'all was watching all this shit on pay-per-view. I missed the whole matches and shit because I been did dumb shit because I do other stuff. I been missed, oh man, today was rut day. Survivors. When the fuck Survivor series started falling in this? Like, I started saying dumb shit. Like, and knowing, like, so I be a missed out on big shit because I like wrestling. That's why I kind of fell back in love with AEW. Like, because AEW was like a fresh step to like everything was just in the ring. Yeah, it was everything was in the ring.
When it came out, for sure.
Yeah, it was, but I mean, could have been done better. But to get back to the 2-hour perspective thing, the way WWE been moving right now, man, I can dig it. I can dig it. So, I can see it because it's gonna show up ways that they gonna pick just what the fans need and what's more important at the right time. It's cool. That 2-hour shit is just right.
So WCW was 3 hours on Nitro.
Triple H, man.
But it only lasted a very, very short amount of time. WWE.
Oh, it was very, very short.
Raw's been 3 hours for 12 years. It's crazy how long it's been 3 hours.
Damn, it's been 12 already.
Oh yes, God. I can't believe Raw 1000 was the first episode in the full time.
12 years.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's probably gonna go back, and I hope it don't. But
on Netflix, yeah.
From what I read, it's only 2 hours because Raw didn't have a home.
Yep.
From September to December. And so Raw USA was like, "Yo, we'll house you, but it can only be 2 hours."
Shout out to USA though.
I'm really hoping Raw goes.
Man, 2 hours went to grit.
But at the same time, Triple H said something. Was it Triple H? I can't remember who said it, bro. This is terrible. But I read somewhere that how it's going to be is Netflix because Netflix isn't a TV station. So Raw doesn't really have these restraints of time because of programming.
They can go over if they want.
So Raw can go over or under just depending on what they need for the show. Like, so there will be weeks where it'll be 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and a half, 3 hours and 10 minutes. However, I would really love it if it was just 2 hours, maybe a little over. I don't see where they need a 3 hour show for wrestling. I don't see.
I mean, it give you leeway. It give you leeway for fuck ups.
Oh, fuck that. It's live TV, bro.
It's live.
There's no helping.
I mean, I know, but still. I mean, they can always try to be like, well, let's just do some random shit. Let's just do some random shit.
Well, I think we're gonna get that too. I think there'll be a sense of trying shit and experimentation. I don't think Triple H said on the Stone Cold podcast all the way back in 2014. He said it's really challenging writing a third hour. So now he's in a position where they don't need to write a third hour. Vince is gone. They're not on USA. USA was the whole reason they went 3 hours to begin with. Just get out of that 3 hour bullshit. And that brings me to SmackDown. SmackDown's back on the USA Network. Yep. USA the lost Raw coming January.
SmackDown back on the USA Network.
Yeah. They returned last.
When was they ever on USA?
They were on USA from 2015 to 2019.
Okay, that's why. That's why. All right, cool. All right, because I only known for that to be on UPN and goddamn Channel 4. On my fault. I'm old.
I know.
Man, don't try to pretend.
I was around.
Don't pretend. You watch SmackDown on Sci-Fi. Don't you fucking lie to me. Don't.
I didn't even know. Only thing I knew was on Sci-Fi. Look. Only thing I knew was on Sci-Fi was Mammy fucking ECW.
Nah.
Oh man,
I refuse.
I swear, I ain't even never known. I remember they went to like fucking what the fuck they had? They went to CW one time.
Yeah. They went to CW. And then they went to my
see, I didn't even know that. I found that out on some bullshit at a bitch house. They didn't have no cable. I was just flipping. I was like, damn, SmackDown on what? This like Channel 4 again.
So you wasn't watching wrestling in like 09, 08?
I watched it, but it's like, hold on.
When were you like just like completely out of wrestling? You just wasn't watching.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the time.
Okay, all right. To be for real, damn. Cause that'll be a super long fucking time then. But I still watch it periodically because Shawn Michaels' second run in the Doo-Doo Brown.
Oh, so like
02.
Oh yeah,
so like that run, and then like I periodically like jumped in, but then every time I jumped in, it was like I done missed so much. I ain't caught up, and then it's like, yeah, because it was like, okay, everybody, okay, look, I feel this way. When I watched wrestling, when I came back and watched it, and I see somebody do the fucking super kick, you know me, shit, that's the match. So it was like seeing somebody do the cutter out the random. I'm like, niggas doing diamond cutters and RKOs, and ain't nobody hot. What kind of shit? Whoa, what era am I watching now?
You speaking some real shit, and this is why you speaking some real shit. So that's one thing. If there's one thing I would like to say about modern wrestling that I do not like, is that not only is it a little, I do like the fast paced shit. Sometimes I wish
I do too.
So fast, but I also hate how sometimes moves don't mean as much. I love the Usos. I love Jey Uso. He's one of my favorite Raw guys. WWE guys, period. But the super kick shit's done to death. That's one thing I don't like. A lot of people I like do that. Like Dolph Ziggler, all kinds of people.
But look what Dolph do it as. He do it almost like a signature / finisher.
He does, but he tunes up.
Like when he,
it's like, bro, you're not. I say this with love. I say this with love. Like, dog,
please
like,
do.
Dude, like Nick. I'm not gonna dead name him. He's not Dolph Ziggler anymore. He's Nick. Does he go by Nick Nemeth? Is that his real name? Nick Nemeth. All right, like
the danger zone.
Like, as athletic, as strong as he is, as great as he is in the ring, as I'm okay with him being Shawn Michaels-esque. I love that gimmick. I love it.
Yeah.
I
liked it more when it was Billy Gunnish.
He was shaking his ass all over time.
When he did the famous and shit, like I kind of dig that one because I was a Billy Gunn fan. Yeah, it's terrible to say that I was an ass band fan, no Diddy, but
that's one of the best, man. I don't give a fuck. That's one of the best things. If I do a top 5 songs of all time, that's on there.
Quick drop, quick fire, go bam.
Yeah, that's on there.
All right, but yeah, man, that was tough. Like, I mean, but yeah, it was the moves got watered down for me. Like, I was, like I said, it's a shooting star. Boom, when it was done, you knew it was over with. Like,
I'll give you one better. Jake Roberts would hit you with a basic DDT.
DDT.
Shit was dead. You were dead. Jake Roberts, bah, you dead. Harley Race would hit you with a motherfucking vertical suplex. Yes.
Hold up, this is the way that killed it for me. Damn, I think it was an Armstrong Russian leg sweep. In the match. I'm talking about tradition, not forward, not the stroke. I'm talking about grab your head and your arm, hook my leg. And just fall back, and that was the match. Like the stroke was kind of now. You know what? I ain't gonna lie, the stroke was kind of fine to me, because he just catch your ass off going, put your face in the mat, and it was all with. So I was like, man, you know what, Jeff? You came back from goddamn singing. You came back when you started saying slap nuts and started whooping niggas' ass with that guitar. You was it. That was the era when Steiner was calling freaks and goddamn Godfather was running holes. We had the greatest era. Boy, you can't say none of that now.
Slap nuts. So I never pretend to know everything. And I need to get put back up on my I need to get up on my Jarrett shit. But that slap nuts shit, that was he was doing that in WCW, calling people slap nuts.
I think he started calling people slap nuts in WCW, and then he took it to TNA. If I'm not, not tripping. I think he took it down.
First time I ain't too sure.
Don't hold me to it, because at this point we had
Jarrett.
Because when TNA dropped originally, I was still kind of torn between WWF, them. Then that's when the new indie scene started kind of really coming out. Then when I had Ring of Honor, so it was like I started seeing CM Punk before CM Punk drop, because you had to like turn through the channels to find this shit. So you started seeing the indie scene for real. So you was kind of caught in the middle because TNA was kind of bringing, like I said, you bringing in R-Truth, and then you bring in a couple folks from goddamn Ring of Honor and stuff. So it's like, okay, you bringing in multiple brands right quick. Let me say, okay, but WWF, well, I keep saying WWF, WWE, because they ain't talking about no Panda. They had my attention, but like I said, at some point it just kind of got a little stale. It wasn't like really nothing else. Like Attitude Era kind of played at all fucking parameters for the time. For the time that y'all can. Oh, here you go. Talk to me.
Okay,
you got to put the finger up on me. Here you go.
No. I was gonna ask, since I know you put the Attitude Era like up there.
I ain't gonna put it. I put it right there. I put it like because Batista, Evolution Era, Ric Flair, like that era, like I kind of like put them two eras kind of like not too much apart from each other because it introduced me to the cast that y'all idolize now. I put it that way. That era right there introduced me to the cats and made me respect, the movement of how y'all people idol these niggas now. So I ain't gonna take nothing from those eras and those timelines. Like no, but I'm gonna always put Attitude up there due to the fact it's just a personal thing because I seen it live, and it went from that wishy-washy ass. I mean, you think about it. At one point, nigga, I ain't had nothing but Ultimate Warrior and fucking like real character-based mammy fuckers. We ain't just get niggas with. You had to have like a real gimmick.
Now all of a sudden, Austin's just drinking beer and kicking ass, or the Rock's got.
And then boom, Shawn Michaels. He went like you already. Shawn Michaels already Shawn Michaels. Now it's like Shawn Michaels that ain't got no smile and being disobedient. Yeah. Oh fuck you, Vince. And everybody saying fuck it, like fuck the boss. It's the whole. Yeah, the whole era change of defiance.
Jay, you got
it was just defiance.
You had a question.
My fault.
Okay, so
we both do that. We get
since you didn't see basically, Attitude Era and all that, what I'm saying? You got like experience with wrestling. I gotta know, who's your GOAT? Who's your GOAT? Or do you at least got a top 5?
It's crazy because if I drop my wrestlers, it's crazy because my top 5 is gonna consist of crazy folks. Like for one, Test is my like 5 pick. I like the Test.
Okay.
I like the Test. Test was my nigga. I like the Test. Then I will go because. Huh?
Remember when he called his fans his testicles?
Oh man,
I love my testicles.
It's like some of them things that you kind of like want to forget certain things, and that's kind of one of them. I ain't want to be called a ball nigga, and I'm a fan for you. I'm a fan of you, Test. You want to sit here and say I'm just testicle?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, now we had. Now look, we're not gonna sit here and not gonna act like we didn't have our flaws. We not gonna sit here and say that. But for real though, if I dropped it, I would have to go Test, Macho Man, just because of the goddamn coke was coking. Like my fault. I said that. Damn, I did say that. But boom, I'm gonna have to. I throw in because I was a fan. Like Ultimo Dragon would be one of my guys.
This is why I love you. Damn, that is
like,
great.
And then after I throw him in, then I'm gonna end up probably throwing in Tajiri because I always like the good kicks. Like I always like the good kicks, and then it's crazy to pit him up there, but I like the Shawn Michaels. He was a true performer to me. Like,
crazy.
And that's
bro. You named so many underappreciated
And then Shawn Michaels.
And then you say one of the greatest of all time to go, it's crazy to put him up there. Like that's the
it's
one.
Crazy. Because I love the Shawn Michaels, bro. Like I had the WWE Volume 2 tape with Shawn Michaels theme song on it, bro. Just so I could play that whole, bro. Him and Sid Vicious was the only other guy. I'm throw Sid up in there too. Sid is another guy I put up in there. He was crazy. But I liked him because my list is kind of big because I watch, like I said, big, like kind of big, man. My list is big, but
go
you watch different eras. You watch different eras. So like,
and then to come up now to just be like boom right now, I still have cats that I like now. Like
I'm about to say,
not even gonna lie.
Out of current crop.
I like Kenny Omega.
I knew you was gonna say that. Yes, it's a given.
Why you gonna say you know I'm gonna say it? AEW. That's why.
It's a given. It's a given.
He was giving. He was good. Will is growing on me.
Growing on you? Will Ospreay?
Will is growing on me.
What else does he have?
Yeah, he's growing on me.
You keep it up.
I always been a fucking Cody fan. Like I like my boy Cody. Even because he came from under ashes and shit and came back to WWE just to become a champ. I dig that. I love that. I love that story because I watched it. Because truthfully, we already knew Goldust was never gonna see real fucking gold far as big belt like gold. He would get him an Intercontinental. We'll get him an Intercontinental, European. We'll give him some bullshit, lesser shit, but he was never gonna wear no big bird ever.
No, big
not with that ever. You can kick niggas in the nuts all day. Ric Flair kicked niggas in the nuts and was 17-time champ. 17.
16.
Yo, that used to be
my fault. Excuse me.
SmackDown. SmackDown was Raw era too.
Come on, he was grabbing niggas by the dicks and shit, man. Come on, man. An old man grabbing a nigga by the dick to win a match, bro. That shit killed me. I was like, that's when I started being like, okay. Now, Wrasslin, I gave y'all Goldust and him kicking niggas in the dick. I gave y'all that. I gave y'all High and Tie slicing niggas' dicks off. I gave y'all that. I gave y'all Brian Pillman pulling a real fucking gun on Steve Austin and popping that hole. I gave y'all all that. I gave y'all Stone Cold giving Vince McMahon an enema on TV, but y'all was not. Y'all was not.
Where you draw the line?
I drew the line on the ass shit. After, kicking it a dick, but when Stone Cold did that one, I was like, okay.
So we
at a point where I'm about to start quit watching y'all because y'all fucking up childhood memories right now.
Man, I promise I'ma take it to the P. I was on fumes, now I'm on full, no pool. I remember when my tank was on E. I swear. Bet on me.